How's it going once again? But then welcome to extra video is let's call it. So usually for kind of videos where you can see my face, I have this handy dandy green screen you got going on back here, having an image up, but this isn't going to be the case. Don't worry, the light I still have, like the one I have, that gets most of this area covered up is perfectly fine, but I will be switching things over to a different view because I will be showing you guys something, because I am giving you a little how-to guide when you are shiny hunting. Because I am going to be beginning live stream shiny huntings on Periscope, which is my current live streaming application. It is a free app you can get. I'm not sure if it's available on Samsung, but I know it's available on your iPhone. You can get that if you want to come see me live stream, if I do live stream. But I'm going to explain to you one kind of shiny hunting, and that's going to be the first kind of shiny hunting I am doing, and that is going to be how to shiny hunt with Horde Pokemon. So let me change the camera right up, and we can get started with the how-to stuff. Okay, so before I explain what's going on, I'm just going to go ahead and answer a question that you all might know the answer to. I'm just going to say it for the purpose of anyone. So what is a shiny Pokemon? A shiny Pokemon is a different colored version of a Pokemon, and every Pokemon has its own version of it, and every Pokemon only has one version of their own shiny Pokemon. And every Pokemon gets a shiny Pokemon form of it, including Pokemon that turn into different forms. So your shiny Rotom can go into your shiny Rotom Mo, your shiny Kyurem and/or shiny Zekrom can fuse together to become shiny Black Kyurem. I don't know exactly how that one works because it's kind of a fusion between the two Pokemon. And then yeah, that's pretty much your main forms. So now I'm going to see if I can, let's see if I can keep these steps really hidden. Okay, so step 1 for shiny hunting: choose your Pokemon or Pokemon that you will be capturing. So you need to figure out which Pokemon you're going to shiny hunt before you even live stream. Before you live stream or shiny hunt at all, so you can prepare for the stuff you need. In order to prepare for that, you need to get your Pokemon. So you need to make sure you prepare specific Pokemon to what you do for your shiny hunt, because certain Pokemon can help with one kind of shiny hunt, but they can't help with another. I'll go into what you need for Horde shiny hunting in a minute. And then step 3, hunt. It might take a really long time to hunt, depending on what shiny Pokemon you're getting. Horde hunting is the easiest way to encounter shiny Pokemon, but it's really limited compared to every other means of shiny hunting. And of course, you can see all this. Step 4, profit. Once you finally encounter that shiny Pokemon, you will be filled with so much joy. And it's a part then where you have to capture it. You need to make sure you have Pokeballs before you even go to the location where you can capture the Pokemon. Because if you encounter a shiny Pokemon and you don't have any Pokeballs, you are going to punch yourself in the face and break your nose. Now let me fold up this paper a little bit so I can give you guys the odds of Horde shiny hunting. So, as a Pokemon X and Y, the chance of encountering a shiny Pokemon has been 1 in 492, or 4,092. My mistake, people. And of course, in a Horde encounter, you are encountering 5 Pokemon at a time, so that almost brings the chance down by 5. So you divide 496 by 5, and then that makes your total odds of encountering a shiny Pokemon through a Horde encounter 819. But this is the result if you do not have the shiny charm. The shiny charm is a really hard to get item, which you can get by talking to the professor of the game you're in with a completed national Pokedex. Now currently there are over 700 Pokemon you need to get. Event Pokemon are the only Pokemon that don't need to be in your Pokedex to encounter. It's not like event Pokemon you encounter in the story mode. It is event Pokemon that you can only get through mystery gifts. But of course, now your odds with the shiny charm are first going to be divided up by some means. I have no specific idea what it is, but it brings that 1 in 4,092 down to 1 in 1,365. And once you divide that up by 5, you get yourself a 1 in 273 chance to encounter a shiny Pokemon in a Horde battle. So that means almost 1 in every 200 Hordes you encounter. That means 1 in almost every 200 or 300 Hordes could have a shiny. Doesn't mean you're guaranteed a shiny if you encounter this many Hordes, but it is a really easy way to do it. Now, I'm not 100% on this number, but it is a number that should be closely accurate, if not 100% accurate. And later today I will be live streaming for this, and the Pokemon I encounter on the live stream will affect whoever gets the battle strategy, because I will be doing an either or shiny hunt video. So yep, but now there's one more thing you need to do, and that is talking about your Pokemon. So I'll put all these things right up for you right now so you can see, but I will talk about them one at a time. So you need a Pokemon. You're first going to need a Sweet Center. Sweet Center, if you use this move outside of battle, will make an automatic Horde encounter appear in any location with Horde Pokemon available in it. This is almost every other location except the Mirage Island, Forest, Mountain, and Caves. Those locations that you go to do not have Horde encounters in them. And then also, legendary Pokemon cannot be encountered in Horde, so the only means of legendary encounters are softest setting, but that's for another episode. But either way, Sweet Center is the key, because you can't just encounter Horde Pokemon all the time by running through the grass. Sometimes it will just become singular Pokemon, so you need a Sweet Center to do that. And some Pokemon that you can do it is Carnivine, Gloom, and Illumise. I know this is spelled wrong, but I just wanted to put a third Pokemon. Next up is your False Swiper. False Swipe is a move where, as long as your opponent is not at already 1 HP, it will bring your opponent down to 1 HP if it would kill them. So this is very useful when you're trying to catch any Pokemon, because it really increases your chance of capturing it at the lowest HP ever. And finally, it's a nice little option you can, if you ever want to use that shiny Pokemon competitive play, instead of having it sit there in the box, a Synchronizer. So Synchronize is an ability that's usually given to psychic type Pokemon, like Abra and Rolls for your examples. And Synchronize has an interesting ability that I found out just earlier today when I was researching what I would need when I'm shiny hunting. And if using a Pokemon with Synchronize, the wild Pokemon you encounter have a 50% chance of matching the nature of your Pokemon. So, for example, for my first shiny hunt, I am going in with a modest Ralts. So that gives all the 5 Pokemon that I encounter in the Horde a 50% chance of having a modest nature, and 50% chance of having every other nature. So Synchronize is a really good ability if you ever want to use that Pokemon you encounter in competitive play. Now, finally, this is a really good fact you need to know. You need to know what Pokemon you are going after. Because if you are going after a specific Pokemon, then you can prepare your team to take on your Pokemon. So for example, say if you're hunting a ground type Pokemon, you can find yourself a flying type or Pokemon with Levitate that can use False Swipe as your False Swiper. Same thing goes if you're facing an electric type and a ground type with False Swipe, like Marowak here can learn from TM. So yeah, most False Swipers can only learn to move from TM. Most Sweet Centers, though, they can only get it from breeding or level up. And Synchronize is just an ability you have to be lucky a Pokemon gets. And then another thing is, if you know you're going after a Dragon type, why not bring a Fairy type with you? Even though I don't think any Fairy types can learn False Swipe, but I'm not 100% about every Pokemon I can learn. I'm never going to use a Fairy type though, because Fairy types suck. I just hate them for my life. In fact, it's like pink shirt I'm wearing right now is a custom-made one that I made to deprive my hatred towards Sylveon. So yeah, that's it. You need to know your target. You also need to take a look at what moves it knows. Because say if you are going to be hunting for a Pokemon that can learn Explosion, then you might want to bring a Pokemon with the ability Damp, which will cancel out the move Explosion. Then if you're going after a Pokemon that can use Teleport, like Abrarolx, then you're going to want a Pokemon with Taunt or Shadow Tag. I'm pretty sure affects Teleport. I'm not 100% on that, of course. But it will help keep these Pokemon in so they don't run away when you try to do it. So that is your basic know-how to what you need to do for Horde Shiny hunting. And I guess that'll be for now. Once again, thanks for watching, guys. Please remember to smack the like button below and show me some love by subscribing to my channel and watch more videos that I make here. And, of course, I will be shiny hunting very soon. Right now, after all this talking, though, my mouth is very dry. So, yeah, I guess that'll be it for now. But remember, people, I am not just anyone else's Pokemon brother. I am your Pokemon brother. Signing out.